breathwork practice. We were having a conversation at the weekend in our Unlock the Power of Breath workshop, talking about shoulders and how we can get quite tight in the shoulders. So I thought today is a good opportunity to do a little bit more focus on releasing any tightness and tension in the shoulders, because obviously that affects how we breathe. So that's the focus of today. Let's take a standing posture. Make sure you've got enough space around you. And we'll start off with our mobilisation, our knocking on the door of life. So really strong and stable through the feet. And legs connected to the ground. And lifting tall through the spine. And bring your attention to the shoulders and the neck. If you keep tall through the spine, lengthening the neck, you can really just relax the shoulders. Just let the shoulders relax. The arms are just swinging. And you're breathing easy in and out through the nose. Just natural breathing. Now, as the arm swings to the front, just create a very light fist and just tapping just by the collarbone. Just to visualize the top of the lungs. Just lightly tap. And here you might feel as if you want to take a slightly fuller breath in through the nose. That's fine. You can take fuller and slower breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Or you may just feel you want to release a little bit more, so you could breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. But keep the breath as quiet as possible, relaxed as possible. Now taking the arm that swings across the front of the body and just coming into the shoulders. So you're just creating a sort of like a cup with the hand, and you're just tapping on the shoulders and just at the side of the neck. Really focus on just relaxing those big muscles around the shoulders, keeping the spine long, the head balanced on top of the spine. Come back down to the long point of the chest. And then back down to the belly. Slowing it down gradually into water waves. Really slow, relaxing the shoulders, just letting the shoulders go. But keeping tall through the spine. Long neck. And then slow it down and take a moment to balance. Bringing your feet hip width. Find that sweet spot. Show you from the side if you rock forwards and backwards, where your center point, your center of gravity of the pelvis is balanced over the heels. And then a little bit of lift in the sternum, so your center of gravity of your rib cage is balanced over your pelvis. And then particularly important, obviously, for the shoulders and the neck is just make sure that head is, it's almost like you're pulling the nape of the neck or the base of the skull, as if you imagine that you're just gently lifting and leaning against a wall there. So just watch that that head isn't pushed forwards. But again, watch that you're not forcing it back like this. So just get that head balanced on top of the spine. You can give like a little nod, really relax the shoulders down. If the head is balanced on top of the spine, the shoulders can be relaxed. If the muscles of the shoulders are having to hold the head up, everything comes up, and these are doing more work than they need to. Also, if we're stressed, we're breathing, we're using these accessory breathing muscles more. We're using the breathing muscles here to pull up the rib cage. So we want to relax the shoulders down. So just take a moment to balance. Just think of it as balance. Balancing the head on top of the torso, on top of the pelvis, onto the ground, through the feet. Good. Now step the feet out. Let's do our spinal cord breathing, but this time when we come back, just keep the palms flat, so you can just keep the palms open, and rather than looking up, lift the sternum, but tuck the chin slightly. So you're getting the sternum lifted and the chin tucked, so we're getting nice length here through the back of the neck. So you're breathing in, tucking the chin, and then breathing out, tucking the tailbone. Breathing in, tucking the chin, lifting the sternum. Breathing out, tucking the tailbone, dropping the chin to chest. Go at your own comfortable pace. In and out through the nose. Breathing in, breathing out. In, out. Bringing the elbows back, keeping the shoulders down, tucking the chin, lengthening the back of the neck. Breathing in, breathing out. As always, we're not forcing or pushing or straining. Just go to the edge of your comfortable range of motion. Let's do a couple more. Extending the spine, lengthening the neck out. And then standing, shaking the legs out. Have a little move around if you need to move around a little bit. And we'll do some shaking. So just tapping your heels into the ground. If that feels comfortable. If that doesn't feel comfortable, then just bounce up and down. The subtle bend in the knees, but really focus on arms and letting the shoulders go. It's very easy just to hold on to the shoulders here. Let the shoulders and the head and the neck just go. Shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shaking the wrists. Breathing in through the nose. And let's do a release breath out through the mouth. So you can sigh out through the mouth. Breath in. And just let go. Let everything go. Nearly fell over then. Breath in. And releasing any tightness, any tension. Let's do a couple more. Breath in. Breath in and and slow it down, slow it down. Come to balance, to standing, hip width. Just open up the shoulders now, just bring the palms to face front. Now when you do that, rather than just turning your palms out like that, think of it as coming from the shoulder. So open up from the shoulder, open up from the shoulder. Lift tall through the spine. Balance, align yourself with gravity. Breathing in and out through the nose. Good, and take a rest there. Let's do some little spine stretch, and then we'll do a little bit more on the shoulders rotation. So breathing in, crossing the palms, a little bit of a squeeze there, a little bit of a side to side bend, and then breathe out. Breathing in. When you're crossing the palms, I'll just come down so you can see there, you're connecting there. So I'm not just doing that, I'm connecting the palms there. So you're palm to palm, and then a little bit side to side, and breathe out. Sorry, that was a really long breath in. Again, going at your own comfortable pace. Breathe in. Keep breathing in a little bit more as you extend, open up that rib cage, breathe out. Breath in. A little bit more, breath out. Let's do two more. And you alternate arms in front. So breathe in, press those palms together. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And take a rest there. Just something to be aware of with these type of movements where we're bringing the arms above our head. It's very easy to use the shoulders. So with this you could go, oh, I'll lift the shoulders up and I'll really reach and stretch. But actually you want to keep the shoulders down there so you feel this stretch through the side of the body, through the side of the ribs, and also through the back of the body as well. So notice I'm not I'm not bringing the shoulders up, I'm just bringing the arms up. I'm connecting, and then a little bit of breath in there, and then breath out. Good, you should feel nice and tall now, about 6 inches taller. Let's bring our fingers together, so you've thumb connected into the fingers, and you're just going to place your fingers just underneath. You can feel your collarbone there, just underneath the collarbone. And we're going to do big elbow circles. So you circle round and back. Round and back. And just breathe easy. Just breathe naturally in and out through the nose. You get a little bit of movement through the spine, so you can extend and open and lift the sternum there. And then you can just soften a little bit. Extend and open. So you're getting extension and then flexion. But you've just imagined that you've got drawing two big circles with the elbows to each side of the body. So circle the elbows. Circle the elbows. And then we'll go the other way around. Circle. Circle. So you're just going back and round. Back and extending. Flexing, extending, flexing. As big a circles as you can. Again, you're not lifting the shoulders, so it's very easy just to hike these shoulders up. So big circles with the elbows. Couple more. Good. Take a moment there. Let your breath settle. Then we'll go back, same position. And this time we'll go paddling. So it's a bit like paddle, bringing one elbow up, the other elbow down and back. So you're paddling. Now with this, you're getting rotation through the spine as well. So let the rib cage and the spine rotate forwards and backwards. So lift the elbows. Breathing easy in and out through the nose. You may be getting some clicks and crunches. As long as there's no pain. And again, go to your comfortable range of motion. So even if you're just doing smaller circles and smaller movements, that's fine. Just get some movement into the shoulders. And then let's go backwards. So your same thing. Breathing easy in and out through the nose. Couple more. And slow it down and give your hands a little bit of a shake. And maybe a little bit more of a bounce. Let the shoulders go. And take a standing posture just for a moment. Again, palms facing out, opening up from the shoulder, opening up from the shoulder. Just stand for a moment. Lengthen the spine. Maybe give a little nod. And just visualize that you're putting the nape of the neck, the base of the skull, you're just lengthening that up and popping it against perhaps a wall behind you. So lengthen and lift. Good. Let's do a little bit of work on the neck now, because often the neck gets tight because obviously that's connected to the shoulders with muscles. So let's take our palms together but behind our back. So palms together but behind your back. You can go low down, you can go into sort of like the sternum area, or if it's comfortable you can go a little bit higher. But the key is that you keep those palms pressed together. So don't go so high that you can't press the palms together and you start to tighten the shoulders up. So get your hands in a comfortable position where you can open up the shoulders and press the palms together. And we'll just take a standing position where you're stable, so about shoulder width apart. And I will mirror you. So just take your right ear to the right shoulder. Really do not force anything when we're doing this movement. It's just nice and easy. So you'll feel a little bit of a stretch down that left side of the neck. And just breathe into it. So just breath in and breath out. You can do breath out through the nose. You may feel you want to do a little breath out through the mouth. So you could do breath in and breath out. let go. So you're just deliberately taking a slightly fuller, slower breath, just to breathe in with the intention of just letting go and relaxing and getting a little bit of extra length through that left side of the neck. Couple more. Breath in and breath out. Keeping the palms pressed together. Breath in and breath out. Then really slowly just bring the head to balance back on top of the spine. Just give your arms a little bit of a rest. Again here, shake them out if you need to shake them out. Shake the wrists out if the wrists are feeling a little bit tight. Again, with this, really do not force it, because you can quite easily just tense everything up. So really just ease that length of muscle out in your neck. Let's go back again. Palms pressing together behind you, tall through the spine, and then we'll go to the other side. So you take your left ear to left shoulder. And breath in. Slightly fuller conscious breath in, breath out. Slightly longer exhale, just light and easy through the mouth or through the nose, whatever feels good for you. Couple more. Breath in and breath out. With each exhale, you're just extending, just lengthening that muscle a little bit more, relaxing and lengthening. Let's do one more. Breath in and breath out. Slowly bring your head back to balance on top of the spine. Take a little break there. Shake out the wrists, shake out the arms. With that, what we've got to be careful of is just be aware that if you're down in here, if you're sort of like leaning forwards or your chest is a little bit sunk there, then you can't really do that. So you have to keep tall, lift up, squeeze together, open up the shoulders, and then take that ear to shoulder, and then breathe. Good. So let's just swing the arms again. Let's just go for a little bit more knocking, just to release any tightness that may have occurred there. Slow it down. We will do a little bit of conscious breath work again. So what we will focus on is the water buffalo. So we've done this before. If you're new to this one, if you haven't done this one before, then just follow it through and take it easy to start off with. So what we're doing is the practice is called a breath of fire. So it's like fanning the flames with the diaphragm. So it's a deliberate activation of the breath. So you're pulling the diaphragm up to breathe out. So if we do it just in a standing posture, you take a breath in through the nose and then just bring the diaphragm up. It's almost like pull your belly button towards the spine to blow that breath out. So just have a go, 2 or 3 of those. So breath in through the nose and breath in through the nose and so you're deliberately activating that diaphragm. It's an active exhale. Breath in through the nose and so it's almost like you're quickly blowing a candle out. So that type of breath is activation, is creating a deliberate stress on the body. That's not how we're going to be breathing all of the time, but it's really helping to strengthen the diaphragm, and it's upregulating the nervous system. So it's putting you ready for fight or flight, whether that's in a good way or in a bad way. So let's go into a position which is called a water buffalo. So just resting the hand on the thighs. So get into that position first. So it's almost like you're sitting down. Lift that sternum up so the sternum is facing forwards, and then just hang the arms down there. You are looking forwards. And if you can get a little bit lower, that's great. But what we don't want to do is tip the sternum down towards the ground. So you want to be tall and looking up. So just like a water buffalo. So you're in that position. And we'll do 5 rapid fire breaths. So that breath in and then just breathe easy. As you breathe easy, just come up to standing. So what you'll notice is when you do a rapid fire breath out using the diaphragm, that is the active part of the breath. The breath naturally flows back into the body. It has to because of the pressure, the air pressure and the lung pressure. So you don't have to focus on breathing back in. You don't have to pull breath back into the body. Let's do that again. Into your water buffalo position, relaxing the shoulders. And let's do 5 rapid fires. And then just breathe easy, push up through the heels, come up to standing. If you have any cardiovascular issues, if you're pregnant, or if you have high blood pressure or anything, then just stay clear of this of taking this any further. So just keep that nice and easy to start off with. But what we'll do now is we'll go down into that water buffalo position. And we'll do 10 rapid fires. After the 10th rapid fire, we'll do a long exhale. So you're squeezing all of the breath out. And then after that long exhale, you'll slowly come up and inhale, and we'll go into pulling down the sky. So we're upregulating the nervous system by doing this energizing breath, and then we're balancing that with down-regulating the nervous system, doing pulling down the sky, some light, slow, easy breathing. Again, if you start to feel dizzy, if you don't feel comfortable with this, then please do not do this exercise, or just do a couple of them. But if you're comfortable with it, let's go for it. So you're coming down into your water buffalo position, nice and tall. 10, and then the 11th, you're just squeezing all the air out. Breath in, and squeeze out, breath in, slowly come up, breath out. Breath in, and breath out. Breath in, and breath out. Let's do one more calming breath. Breath in, and breath out. Good. Let's do one more round of that. So we're doing a stress breath, activating the system, upregulating the system. So that stress can be positive stress. If you were preparing yourself for a race, that is absolutely fine. So don't think of stress as being negative all of the time. So we're doing some positive, energizing breath, and then we're balancing that with some nice, calm, soft, relaxing breath. So let's go down into water buffalo position. We'll do 10 on the 11th, a long exhale, squeezing all the air out, and then coming up to pulling down the sky. When you are ready, keeping the sternum facing forwards, breath in, and squeeze every bit out, and then breath in. You really enjoy that breath in and breath out. Breath in just out. Breath in. One more. And bringing palms crossing to the lower abdomen, just below the belly button to the lower dantian, bringing the feet together. If you feel comfortable, just closing your eyes and just allowing yourself to rock and sway and spiral. Really feeling strong and connected to the ground through the feet, and just tall and light through the spine, energized, uplifted. Really aware of perhaps lightness in the upper body, relaxed shoulders, relaxed back. Good, and then take a full breath in through the nose. At the top of that breath, open your eyes. If you had your eyes closed, step out. Take a moment to maybe have a little stretch. Perhaps if it feels good, give yourself a little brush down. Head, scalp, arms, lower back, back of legs, front of the legs. Give your belly a rub. Excellent, great. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that session. Just bring awareness to your shoulders throughout the day. Maybe if you see them creeping up like this, just relax them back down. Maybe do a little bit of this shoulder mobilization when you're sitting at your desk. This is a great one to do just to get some freedom of any tightness around the neck there. I will see you on Thursday for the movement class, hopefully. This coming Friday, we have another Lunch and Learn with Andrew Ritchie, and he's going to be showing us the benefit or telling us the benefits of sauna and heat treatment. This is something that we're doing on our retreat in February at Loch Long, but there's so many benefits to taking sauna, getting that heat into the body. And a lot of these practices that we're doing, the buffalo, the water buffalo, is stuff that is really good for preparing yourself to go and have a nice cold lock dip as well. So if you want to join us on Friday, the details are below or above this video here. And I'll see you on Thursday before then anyway. So have a fantastic day. Thank you, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.